Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gamers and gamerettes, nerds and nerdettes, this is your boy Clinton Navigator Bowman representing Brooklyn, New York, and listen up. This is January 2016. This is the 8th, episode 93 of the Outerhaven Podcast. I'm joined by a bunch of people. I am joined by the man from down under, the Australian wonder, Karl May Smart. Karl, what's up?
Well, obviously, I ain't from Brooklyn, New York, but, fuck, what the hell? It's like, you might as well be going, shout out to fucking Compton, nigga, what the hell? who you fucking Ice Cube, Eazy-E, motherfucker, what the fuck are you going on about?
yo, N-word count, and it didn't come from me. Let's go.
My God, we should start just recording the podcast. All right, there's the first one. There's the second one. There's a third one.
The 2016 M-bomb counter is going off.
Oh, shit.
Yo, also representing Brooklyn, New York. Yo, he's that weeaboo that we all love to diss to.
Wow.
You son of a
William
bitch.
Shadows Clock. What's up, Will?
Today has been a good hunt, my boys. I'm seeing my Shovel Knight amiibo right in front of me. I named him Sir Knight. And
Shut up.
Shut up. You're fired.
Oh, no.
Go on.
Salty,
Where do you live at, Will? Where do you live at, Will?
I live in Brooklyn. I got it from Nintendo World. Thank you very much.
Anyways, and we're also joined by the big boss in charge, the oldest guy in the room right now,
Yep, the oldest.
Keith Shadowhaxer.net Mitchell.
Yo, you pulled
what I
that
did there?
intro out of your ass because I thought you were going to somewhere very incorrect, and then you managed to recover. So props to that because you were totally fucking that up.
That was on purpose. I was like, Shadowhaxer.net.
No. I'm talking about the main intro. You were just like everywhere, all over the wall and onto the floor. I'm like, where's he going with this intro? Congratulations.
I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me just go and just do it. All right, so we got a lot to talk about, man. We're having a little bit of fun today. We did talk about our game of the year. We did put up a article talking about our game of the years for 2015, and shouts out to the graphics done by JJ, also sexy Piedra.
I'm still playing my game of the year. Oh yeah.
Of course, you're still playing your game of the year, Keith. What is your game of the year for 2015?
Undertale. It's Bloodborne. Come on, Undertale. No thanks. It's Bloodborne. Come on, guys. It's Bloodborne. I love From Software games. I love Dark Souls. I love Demon Souls. Obviously, I'm going to be playing the hell out of Bloodborne. This is like my 5th playthrough. It's yeah. And as soon as Dark Souls 3 comes out, I'll drop this, and then Dark Souls 3 will become my game of the year. It doesn't make a difference if Gran Turismo 7 comes out or Last Guardian comes out. This will Dark Souls 3 will be my next game of the year. So for right now, it's Bloodborne.
And it's not just your game of the year pick; it's also Adrio's game of the year pick as well. So
it's mine. He can't have it.
Yeah. Also, Mark and Jason gave us Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain as their game of the year picks.
It's not bad. It's definitely not bad for how
it's a fairly good game. I'm not gonna sit there and lie. I know Mace. You haven't been playing it, have you?
Yeah, I've been playing that a lot more lately than anything else. I don't know what it is. It's something to do with the whole open world nature of it, and the fact that I can sit back thousands of friggin' miles away and just headshotting people with a silenced sniper rifle. I just like the fact that this is like real world sneakiness, man. It's just one of those things that you sort of sit back and go, there's 10,000 ways I can tackle this, but let's see what happens when I put, Quiet over in this position, have her go nuts, take out half the place, and I'll sit there and I'll pick off the other people. And, oh look, I screwed up. The entire base is coming after me, and I got a helicopter shooting through solid buildings with missiles at me, huh? Kojima, what you do?
Yeah, and so that being said, my first game of the year selection, as I'm watching Tim Allen on my TV, and it's not Home Improvement. So what the hell is going on?
Is it another show?
It's
like Home Improvement, but it's not Home Improvement.
Yeah.
What?
Last Man Standing on ABC.
Yeah. It's pretty much Home Improvement.
But with girls.
Yeah.
I gave MLB 15 the show my first game of the year pick. Now people would have thought, oh, why not WWE 2K16? Why not Madden? Why not NBA
Tomb
2K?
Raider?
Why? Shut up. Anyways, we'll get to that.
Why not both?
MLB 15 the show for me was the best sports game of the year. Like in terms of like Sony Santa Monica just has something about making a damn good baseball sim. And it makes you feel like you're part of the game, especially with the road to the show. Such a phenomenal game. And if listen, I don't care if you don't like baseball.
I don't like baseball.
I think you'll like this game.
I'm pretty sure I won't like
I'm
it.
Australian, so
Like I've always thought people would enjoy MLB 15 the show, especially like it takes the idea of the my player philosophy, cranks it up to 11, and just make it feel like, yo, there is an RPG, there's a true RPG element to this. Which
you're telling me a sports game plays like an RPG, or
it has better RPG elements?
Are you just using that? Or are you just using that as an example?
I mean, almost every sports game nowadays has RPG elements.
Well, if you're talking about changing the attributes and all that fun stuff, then I don't consider it just to be an RPG element. It's something that borrows heavily from an RPG. But
when you really think about it, like attributes is like attributed heavily to like RPGs.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I say it takes RPG elements. Walter gave Fallout 4 his game of the year pick. Keith and Mark gave Rocket League their game of the year pick, and I know why. I know why, Keith.
You know why? You know why now?
Because it's fun as hell.
I agree. Rocket League is very fun.
For something that started out
up.
life as a free PlayStation Plus download thing, it gained one hell of a following.
Oh yes.
Well, to be fair, like Keith got me to actually pick up Rocket League recently, and I was like, we were just playing on stream like
right?
night, and it was just so much fun. But the salt can be so real, especially if you got a player that's acting real dumb.
I.e., we played 2 games. Did we win that first game?
We lost that first game.
Okay, we barely lost that first game. The second game, we got destroyed 7-0. And at that point, Clinton was like, I'm done. I don't want to play anymore.
I had to go to work the next day anyway, but
the salt was real. You can check that out. That we recorded that. It's on YouTube right now. He was so fucking salty.
I was like, you know what? No, I was like, fuck this guy. The guy that's playing
he
with
was
us
so mad.
Was a dumb fuck. And it was like, what are you doing? Like,
he was so mad. But anyway.
Adriel gives our Arkham Knight his game of the year. And Will obviously gives Splatoon game of the year.
And also, it's like, just add on again, because
totally spelling the word nickel wrong. I'm just saying in the article.
All right, fine. I'll change that. But basically, again, as I said in my article, the reason I chose Splatoon over Xenoblade X and Smash Bros. Is because, again, one thing is just what they do. They keep doing best is that they keep it fresh. And also, this coming, I believe tomorrow is open up for voting. They ask this be the next Splatfest. So, gentlemen, I'm just wondering, do you want to go back to the past or do you want to go back to the future?
I want to go back to the past. You want to know why? So I could bitch slap Bush 41.
What?
What the heck?
Like, just because. Like, and then look Ed Koch in the eye. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
He's going off on a tangent again, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for that technical difficulty. Clinton does that from time to time. We have to reel him back in every once in a while. Like, noun.
No, it's not noun. It's now. A noun is a person, place, or thing, Keith.
It's noun. Noun and noun sound the same. It's how you pronunciate the word. Thank you.
Anyways, Jason gave Uncharted the Nathan Drake Collection Game of the Year. And I'm sitting here like, but these games came out so long ago.
But they're a remaster, so.
But they're remastered, so yeah.
This year. Last year.
And then I gave Rise of the Tomb Raider my second pick because I'm sorry, it's a great freaking game.
It is, and I can't wait for the PC version. Actually, I just ended up selling my Xbox One version today, so I can pick up the PC version.
Indeed. So
Cool.
All right, so we got through all of that. If there's any other game of the year that you want to throw out right
Undertale.
now,
Enough.
That's going to be a running joke this entire podcast. I will find a way to put Undertale in everything.
All right, so we have another little tale that we must tell.
Fairy tales?
No, it's a tale of a VR headset being $600.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about that. The Oculus Rift. Okay. So I think I should talk about this because I've been following this thing for quite some time. I actually was going to pick up one of the development kits, but I realized that I'm not going to use this for anything but playing games. And at that point in time, the development kit was not for games. It's for, incorporating it into other titles and development work. So obviously I stayed away from that. So fast forward to today. It comes out at, $599, which is $200 more than what we expected it to be, even though we were told that it would cost less than the development kit, which was $350 when it came out.
The lies they tell.
So, there's a lot of back and forth.
Palmly
Palmly came back and apologized and stated, we were wrong. We didn't anticipate, it was going to cost this much, build, et cetera, et cetera. Honestly, I think it's a cover-up just because obviously, that Facebook owns Oculus now, and it's more of an experiment to see how many people were going to buy this thing at the price point.
Yes, sir.
Because trust believe, if it didn't sell at the price point that it sold at, and if it didn't sell out so fast, well, if the pre-orders didn't sell out as fast as they did because they kept pushing back dates because they ran out of the first pre-order numbers, they did more pre-orders. So I think March, April, I think it got all the way back up to June now. Had it not gone that far, maybe they would have adjusted the price. Maybe. But the VR is here. It's in full force. Everybody wants it. Oculus for the PC, PlayStation, Hive and Valve. I'm sorry, HTC and Valve. They're all their Hive. Everybody's into VR. The Vive. I'm sorry. Everybody's into the VR right now. But right now all eyes are on the Oculus Rift. And honestly, I couldn't justify the $599 tag. There's nothing on there right now that says buy me. Nothing. The two games you get with it is Lucky Tales, a subpar 3D game. Fine, and Eve Valkyrie, which puts you in the world of Eve Online when you get to use a ship to fly around and blow stuff up. Okay, I get it. That's nice.
In other words, you about to lose your lunch.
Pretty much. But, nothing says, hey, this is the ultimate VR experience. You must buy this game. Nothing says that to me. So, my money stayed in my wallet. And that's not to downplay VR whatsoever, because like I said, I'm looking at VR as, being fantastic for gaming, and not just for gaming. I can see it used in medical applications. I can see it being used in more entertainment practices, movie going. Yeah, it's got huge potential, but it's not here yet. And for you to throw a price tag of damn near $600 into a product that hasn't been proven yet, I don't know what to say other than the people that bought it for $600 have money to burn in their pockets. I'm not saying that they're dumb. Trust me, that's not what I'm saying whatsoever. I just think it's unwarranted right now. Had you come out with more games, more applications that made it seem like, okay, this is definitely worth it now, okay, fine. I could get on that bandwagon. I could agree with you, but not for the price point and not for so little right now. And at the same time, Sony took a little time to take a jab at that because they were like, when the PlayStation VR comes out, it's going to have over 100 titles. That was a direct jab at the Oculus Rift, saying you have nothing to show for what you're bringing out.
You also have to remember, Sony also likes taking jabs at people.
They do.
They love taking jabs at people, but look what ends up happening to them after they do. So it's like, maybe Sony should have kept their mouth shut and just basically was like, you know what? PlayStation VR is going to come out. Not even take a jab. They should have just took a straight out left hook instead of taking a jab. Like, come on, son.
I'm not a fan of Sony and their, how they do things, but I agree with that. Don't bring out something unless you have something that warrants the reason for it to come out. Don't give people empty promises and, expect, hey, we're going to sell it $600. I mean, it works, obviously. It sold out pretty fast, but, logical-minded people are like, wait, I'm giving you $600 for a piece of hardware, and what?
Like,
And then you got people that are like, well, you got people to buy all these expensive computers all the time and all these graphic cards. Why would you go do that and not buy this? Okay, there's a
because
reason for that.
well, let me explain that. The reason why you would go and do that is because there's actually things you can do with
Exactly.
it. Like, it's that simple. I can go and be like, alrighty then, I'm gonna buy this game, which needs this video card to really play on ultra settings.
Exactly. And that's not to say that everybody does
You
that.
haven't even started touching on like the PC requirements
Oh, yeah.
for this. The retail Oculus Rift are insane. Like they allow you to download a program that will scan your computer and see if it's worth using.
Well, you can
My
use the free
computer
version
comes
of
up-
3D Mark. You can use 3D Mark.
can-
They put that in there too to let you see if. I mean, I didn't touch on that because I think a lot of people that picked up the Oculus have a pretty decent machine or have an average machine.
But
I didn't think those specs were that high.
You don't need an average machine. You need a goddamn powerful machine.
You need
this
a
is
modest
the thing.
machine.
No,
Like, you need Jesus. That's what you need.
You need the top of the line monolith right now to run this thing.
I wouldn't
was gonna
say
say,
that
you
because the specs were like an i5 3570. I've had that for like 5 years. I finally just got rid of that.
Nah, you still need Jesus. I'm just saying. Like,
Everybody needs Jesus.
like, you need Jesus to run that.
Everybody needs Jesus. Even NRA needs 2 Jesuses.
They need Jesus and Jesus.
But this is the thing. Like you need so much in order to run this. Like I checked my computer. My processor is supposedly the wrong one, even though it's it's a 3.6 gig processor. I don't have enough You need 4 USB 3.0 slots and a USB 2.0 slot. So you need 5 spare USB slots on your motherboard for it to work.
5, 6,
5.
6. Well, depending
6
keyboard, mouse. Depending if you have any other USB peripherals. 3 for the Oculus Rift. 3.0 and a 2.0. So it needs 4 plus your keyboard, your mouse, your headset, your Xbox One controller or another controller. Yeah, that's a lot of USB slots. Holy shit! I'm looking at the requirements now.
Yeah,
8 gigs of RAM. Go ahead.
16 gig of RAM, by the way, not 8 gig.
No,
They're lying.
I'm looking at
16 gig is what they want.
I'm looking at the minimums, not the recommended, the very minimums.
Yeah, they say 8 gig, but the thing is, it is actually 16. The requirements that they put out are actually incorrect. They say 16 minimum.
Really?
Crazy. Yeah, I gotta look at that because
So
I'm
here's
not
the
the
minimum.
normal. I'm not the normal PC user. So yeah.
Here's the minimum. Like, all right, HDMI 1.3 video output, an NVIDIA GTX 970 or R9 290 equivalent or greater. So it's like, yeah, no.
Yeah, you need a pretty beefy graphics card in order to run this thing.
Like, I have a R9 380. Like, yo.
AMD sucks. I'm
So
sorry.
do
Who said that?
Yeah, but let's move on before we start losing our shit.
We'll just put it. We'll end it like this. VR is not in prime time right now, and if shit keeps coming out high price,
Dude,
it's not going to adapt.
It ain't in prime time. It ain't in prime time.
Right.
It ain't even afternoon soaps right now. Like, dude, yo, it ain't even like ESPN First Take right now. It ain't nowhere near it. It's still a late night infomercial.
Wow, I wouldn't go that far.
Come on, son. It is late night infomercial. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, I'm not gonna sit down there.
I give
I'm not
a
gonna
fuck.
sit down there a lot.
I just don't think it's warrant that price.
Yeah.
And as an Australian, like, here's the thing: the second we turn around and go, "Hey, we live in Australia," that thing bumps up.
Oh my god, yeah.
Anywhere near $850 to $900.
Yeah.
And then it's $200 to ship it out.
Keep in mind.
Okay?
Keep in mind.
That's
it's
enough for a
Australian.
new PC.
Yeah, listen, that's Australia and Canada. Like, dude, Australian and Canada dollar is about the same when it comes to the United States dollar. So it's like, think about that for a minute. It's not pretty at all. It's not pretty at all.
I was looking through the reactions to this type of thing through a whole heap of different media personalities and everything, and there was one of them that said that in order for VR to be popular as a gaming system, it needs to have mass market appeal. coming out at $600 US is not a mass market appeal.
Not to mention,
That is niche as fuck.
Not to mention,
And
no
it will kill
software.
It will kill VR gaming before it even has a chance to begin.
But real talk, and I'm thinking about Facebook. I'm like, have we not learned from the Neo Geo? Like when the Neo Geo came out, how much was it? Like $600?
You're forgetting. You're just talking about Neo Geo. Don't forget 3DO. That shit was high priced as well.
And the 3DO was probably like the best console out there for its time. So
it wasn't no $600 worth.
It wasn't.
Don't forget about when the PS3 came out as well. When the first
$600.
Yo, $599 US.
And I got that shit day one. What the fuck was I thinking?
Keith, you're an idiot. That's what you were thinking.
Yes, I am.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's move on because we need to talk about a little construction that is going on in Rockefeller Center starting in 2 weeks.
Oh, can't do that. I'm too loud.
Starting January 19th, Nintendo World will be no more. Nintendo World will be no more. It is going under a 1 month construction or 1 month renovation to become Nintendo NY.
Why?
Why?
Because we said so.
Why. The new look will include an updated interior design, a new Wii U and 3DS demo units, 15-foot gaming screen, and a large bronze coin at the entrance with a tagline where everyone comes to play. The store will be selling souvenirs like limited edition Mario Link t-shirts. Those will be costume Nintendo characters, giveaways, and other perks.
Cool.
So, there will be like the weekend of February 19th to the 21st, which is the week after Toy Fair. It's going to be a big event.
Yeah, because we're hitting up Toy Fair, which sucks because it won't be open until after. So we are definitely going to go head up to the revamped Nintendo NY and take some pictures and try and talk to some people on video. And that coin that they're talking about, is that the one they had the pictures of? Is it going to look just like that?
Yes.
That same coin.
It looks nice. Yes. It would be nice if they gave out people like memorabilia of that.
Yeah,
that coin.
I'll be honest with you. Let's see. I've gotten invites to cosplay group events for Nintendo New York, and Nintendo got their own event planned for the 19th. Like all weekend is just going to be huge. I wouldn't be surprised if the FGC comes out and is like, "Yo, Smash Bros. Tournament's over."
No, that's really. You think so?
Wait a minute, because again, as you remember correctly, DLC also comes during that time period as well. So that's a possibility. It's a
DLC for what? Smash?
Yeah, Bayonetta and
you're right.
New DLCs.
You're right.
So it could be possible. It could be possible.
Yeah, so that's what we got going on right there with video games, Nintendo New York. I say video games New York.
Nintendo NY, just call it Nintendo New York.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's also a good question. I actually saw something about this on the net, and that also begs the question. So since they're changing it to Nintendo New York, does that mean that we could possibly see other locations pop up around now?
Mate, you did say there's one in Australia. Did you not?
Yeah, we have an extension on our main EB Games store known as the Nintendo Experience, and that has a lot of demo units. It has a big screen that is used for Smash tournaments. There's also character dress-up giveaways and stuff like that there as well. It's also where you can buy a lot of exclusive Nintendo products. But yeah, so it's like one floor of a building. So it's not as great as Nintendo NY will probably be. It's along the same lines, but then again, I also live like 10 minutes away from the actual Nintendo headquarters here in Australia. So if I want to go anywhere, I go there.
Well, no, we're not actually missing any too much different because as a frequent customer over there, Nintendo World is just a 2-story building. It's kind of small when you think about it. There's only like the main demo stations of the 3DS, the Amiibo stands, and then there's the general products like the clothes, shirts, blankets. And then the second floor is mostly the Wii U demo stations.
And the history of Nintendo exhibit with the Gulf War Nintendo Game Boy that still works.
Oh man, yeah. Each area I don't know, monthly, bi-monthly, they always have these different this displays regarding to like either from Splatoon, Super Mario Maker, pretty much the history of the entire Nintendo of each of new franchises. That's one of the major perks about Nintendo World. Like they have a lot of good displays that themes different games. It's really quite amazing. And plus they also sell first man, what was that company again? First Four Figures. Yeah, I think that was what it was called.
Say again?
Who's that?
First Four Figures. I'm not sure you've seen it because that those creators First Four Figures, they actually have a figure right now decided for Amaterasu, but again that's something. But they have made some incredible statuettes of Zelda, Link, Skyward Sword Link,
Really?
Mega Man. They actually have made some Mega Man figurines.
Who
as
is
well,
that again? I will look that up. Who are they again? First Four Figures?
Yeah, they're pretty high, pretty well known throughout throughout the sphere regarding to like how they make some very detailed figurines.
Oh
Some
wow!
of
Holy
some
crap!
of the
You ain't
figurines
kidding.
range up to like probably like 300, 400. They actually do
Yo,
have some
they have
First
a
Four
dark.
figurines.
They have a Dark Link and a Dark Link exclusive. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
yes.
Oh wow!
And they actually have some on sale on in that store as well. So the Nintendo definitely gives props to them as well.
You
So
said so. Basically, you said when I come down because I've never been to that store ever. No matter how many times
Really?
I've been into New York, yeah, I've never been there. I always keep saying I'm gonna come up there and go there, but I've never been there. I need to bring a wallet with some money. Got it.
Yes, and I actually just again when I picked up my Shovel Knight amiibo, sorry.
Shut up, Will. Didn't get me one. Come on. I thought we were buddies.
Yeah, I actually just saw again. When I remember, they actually had a light suit Samus figurine, and in the back they have a Zelda, a Twilight Zelda figurine in the back as well. So if there's something you want, like really bring like a memorabilia, they even have like Dark Horse figurine of Twilight Link. So if you want to go like get something really good from any place and not going online, definitely stop at Nintendo NY or whatever they want to call it, because they actually have just a small little detail, like the bag now they actually changed up their bags now. They actually is a new logo. It is indeed Nintendo NY. So a nice little change.
It just sucks you're doing it now, especially when I'm coming up and for the toy fair. It's gonna be closed. But it's all good.
Again, it'll be coming soon. It'll be coming soon, and also just it's also coinciding as well. Like again, we talked about this before, but also that is also during the day when Fire Emblem Fates comes out as well. So I think they're probably gonna be opening also with that game with a pretty good bang. So
Oh, by
if
the way,
anybody,
fuck that game. Anyways,
Wow, really?
the savagery,
yeah.
the savagery is real. Come on, son. Fire Emblem Fates with all three of those games. Oh, $80 for 3 games. Why not?
I don't know. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. I mean, when you
It could be worse. You could back my number. Oh wait,
Ooh! Ooh!
I have no room to talk for that, do I? None.
Or Shantae.
No. Shantae is worth it.
You're right. It is.
I played the demo version. Shantae is totally worth it.
Listen, man. I back Shantae. I can't wait for Shantae to come out. Just looking.
You just a salty Smash fan that she wasn't in Smash.
Cloud, really?
Moving on.
Final Fantasy 7?
Moving on.
Enix?
Moving on.
Anyways,
Moving
right.
on. They heard you say that. They made Tomb Raider.
So I love you, Microsoft. Anyways, no. So Stargazer is the name of a camera coming out. Was announced at CES.
They totally ripped that off of Gundam Stargazer. Don't care what you say.
And shut up. Anyways, it's a new feature-laden webcam geared specifically for gamers and streamers, rather than business conference calls. The Stargazer is built on Intel's RealSense SR300 imaging sensors, so I believe it should be compatible with Windows Hello, in a sense. But the main thing is 720p, 60 frames a second camera action. So basically, your camera will match your gameplay.
Well, not exactly. That's
So
not 100% true.
That's what. See, Keith, don't be the technical guy.
No. What I'm just saying. No. I have to be. So it's 720, 60 frames per second. It's 1080p, non 60 frames per second.
Well, yeah, I was about to say that. See,
yeah.
If you didn't interrupt, I was going to get to that.
But you said it should match. But what if I play PC games?
No, it's the speed. I'm talking about the frames per second would match your gaming.
I have 144 frames per second.
You're an idiot. I'm messing with you, by the way.
I'm a PC elitist. Don't get it twisted, son.
Yeah, you piece.
PC snob. I heard that. Keep on.
So yeah, it also does 1080p 30 if you want to use it for like conventional video conferences and podcasts and stuff like that. But it also boasts an automatic noise canceling dual array mic. So ambient sounds won't drown out your voice. So I want to see how that works because I'm also a mic snob myself.
No, you're not. You're just a snob.
Coming from the world of broadcasting, I would love to see how that works. You know,
I'm more interested about the green screen
and
the
I'm
chroma.
interested about the face tracking, man.
Most cameras face track, dude.
Yeah, but it tracks up to 78 points on your face and 22 on each hand, so you can wave.
I think it's a little bit overkill.
It's pretty much a Kinect.
I was gonna say we should talk about the fact that it does look like the Kinects.
It does. It looks more like the PlayStation camera, but it's more of a Kinect. Because what they're saying is like it allows the user to launch application with the wave of your hand, or unlock your computer by looking at it. Which is like I said, it only works with Windows 10. The camera only works with Windows 10.
For now.
And it can also, capture 3D scans of anything it sees. So
that's
going
to
be
cool.
3D print with that.
Exactly.
And it's $200.
Exactly. My kids, when we go to Best Buy, they always go to that one HP machine that has the 3D camera built in. They love it. And I keep looking at that price. And it's like, one, I don't buy pre-built machines. Two, that price is redonkulous.
What, $200?
No. For that PC at Best Buy, the HP PC. It's like I think it's like $2,000. But I really like the fact that, you can do 3D applications. It can scan in 3D.
Yep.
And there really isn't a cheap camera or a lower price camera in the $200 range that does that right now. So that's pretty good as well.
But yeah, $200 though for that camera, that's not bad. That's a camera.
Exactly.
That's a camera that I'm hella interested in. For the most part, for gaming and streaming. I mean, I think I would love to eat that.
I know I would like to get that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick one of those up.
Yeah, I probably will too. I probably definitely.
I'm trying to get one for review for the site at some point. But man, that's the one thing I'll give Razer is they give you good quality stuff at a cheap price. Like, I know you probably get some other stuff that's like probably higher quality and stuff, but man, for the price,
they always catch some flack about that. People usually complain about that. It goes both ways. But they do have some good stuff, especially their mice. I enjoy their mice, not as much as Logitech, but they do have some good mice.
Indeed. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let's move on to the next.
Wait. I know what the next one is, and I apologize. I just remember something that came up earlier, and I was talking to another colleague about it, and I wanted to bring it up real quick. Okay. So I don't know if you guys were paying attention in the news recently, but Sony did try to do a big no-no. They tried to trademark the phrase "Let's play."
What?
Yes.
Yo!
However, the patent office, trademark office said, no, why are you doing this? We need more information. What the hell are you trying to do? Let's play is not a term that's just associated with, with video games. People have been saying let's play for God knows how long. Let's go play tag. Let's go play, cops and robbers. Let's go play basketball. Let's play.
Let's go play reindeer games.
Let's play. Let's
play. Exactly. So for them to go and and actually trademark this, it's beyond me. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you trying to trademark this? And at least for once, props to the trademark office for blocking that and like going back and saying, Sony, what are you doing? Why are you trying to trademark this? Obviously, Sony's not saying anything about that. It may be for some new promotion they're running or something they're trying to do with their PlayStation share or whatnot, but it's a really bad decision. I mean, think about this, guys. When most people go to YouTube for gaming, what do? They look for Let's Play videos. If Sony were to get that trademark, oh my lord, how much pandemonium that would cause.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me
Sony just keeps shooting themselves in the foot?
You mean to tell me if they got that, everybody that has a video entitled Let's Play would be under, copyright infringement? Everybody.
Wow.
I'm gonna say one more time. Sony just keeps shooting themselves in the foot every single time. Like, why?
And
because they can.
And isn't that because that really isn't, as you said before, it's like ever since before YouTube, we always said Let's Play. So isn't that
Yeah,
kind of what's going aboard, kind of going on the First Amendment of free speech?
it's
No,
a little
listen.
super broad. Yeah, that's why trademark office came back and was like, "What? No."
No, but listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like Sony, you're in the lead in terms of gaming. Let's be honest with this. Let's talk about this for a minute. You're so far ahead everybody else in the gaming atmosphere right now that you're just like, by doing this, you stand to lose a ton of ground.
I don't see that. I just see it as
No,
being.
if it
It's
was to
just dumb.
succeed, if it was to succeed, gamers may have their loyalty, but I'm sorry, they're not gonna tolerate that shit. Because
Well, I mean,
it's like remember, Donald Trump at one point tried to trademark the phrase "you're fired."
and Vince McMahon looked him in the face and said, "Really?" I'm kidding, by the way, but
Even Vince McMahon's tried trademarking phrases that he shouldn't have.
really, yeah, that's true. You're right. But even in the same respect, you can't really do that. You know
No.
what I mean?
you cannot trademark a phrase. Come on. But
Nah,
no, it's
Nintendo
right.
did it. Nintendo did it. It's
What
on
did they
like
trademark?
It's on like Donkey Kong. That actually got trademarked.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yes,
because
that-
the term
yeah,
is
that-
required
yeah.
with one of their trademark characters.
Yeah, they can
There's a
do
bit
that.
of a difference.
Well, yeah, obviously. But,
So-
but you know what? Let's end this because
Yeah.
we have one last news story and then we gotta get out of here. Funimation and Sony is partnering for an ad-free streaming service. Two price points have been announced. Price point number one will be $4.95 for only subbed anime, and $8 for all access. Crunchyroll obviously offers a lower price for almost all access in terms of anime at $6.95. At $95, so a lot of it will be behind the payroll. You got DBZ, you got your One Piece, you got your Fairy Tail, and other things like that. Attack on Titan, Cowboy Bebop. There in early February, the platform will launch on redesigned iOS, Android, and Kindle apps. It'll also be launched on the Apple TV, the Amazon Fire, and everything Windows 10. The console apps will not make their way until May, and
Wow.
neither will the full streaming website.
Oh, wow.
Wait, so that means PC
What-
users
hold
will be out of it, won't be able to use it either then.
Say again?
So that means if you're not using Windows 10, you won't be able to access the site.
No. Here's the thing: the full streaming website will be ready in May. In February, on the other hand, iOS, Android, Kindle, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and Windows 10 will have the app. Then the app will come to the PlayStation and Xbox consoles in May, along with the full streaming website.
Yeah, so the apps come out first, then the full streaming website gets launched for web-based users.
Isn't that a little backwards?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Welcome to 2016.
Indeed. A free trial is available though if you're a new subscriber. So you get 30 days, and then at the end of the period, you have to sign up for a membership. So pretty much, see that you're paying. If you only want subbed anime, it's $4.95, which is basically an iota of what is available. The all
An
access,
iota. Did you just say that?
Yes, I did. The all access with the dubbed and all that stuff is going to be $8. The question is, with Crunchyroll doing same time subs, same time subs when it airs in Japan. Will
See,
people go to
there's a
Funimation now?
difference
That's the
here,
question.
though. There's a difference here. So, Crunchyroll has to pay for the licensing for those animes, where Funimation does not.
Well, my question is, Funimation doesn't really own Fairy Tail, do they? That's the question.
If it's on their channel, then they do.
I believe they do own the rights for them. They own like One Piece, Fairy Tail. They pretty much own a lot of the publishing rights. Yes.
Because otherwise, they wouldn't have done this.
This is true. So my question is, with Crunchyroll, will this basically cripple Crunchyroll?
It likely will. Hell yes. And it's going to make them either lower their price because people are going to like, hey, I can go elsewhere get my shit, and you don't have it no more.
Well, then again,
Or-
also keep in mind, like Crunchyroll's price is still lower at a lower point.
Right, but if it's lower right now, and Funimation is a higher price point, but Funimation has the stuff that you want now, and Crunchyroll does not. So what are they going to do to entice their users?
This is true because Crunchyroll doesn't necessarily. I mean, Crunchyroll doesn't have Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball Z, or Cowboy Bebop.
Right.
I mean, they have Fairy Tail. They have One Piece. They have Yu-Gi-Oh. They have.
I mean, Cowboy Bebop is really not relevant. I mean,
Again,
guys, you can
classic.
get that
You
anywhere.
shut your whore mouth. Anyway,
You can get that anywhere. You can buy a box set, et cetera, so
you
forth,
shut
so
your whore mouth
forth.
now. Anyways, all jokes aside, though.
To be honest, like if anything, it's gonna drive more people to go back to torrents. Pure and simple. It's going to encourage people. Like when you start splitting the market like that,
It encourages
people
piracy.
aren't going to buy it. You'll gain a small following. It's like, again, to use an Australian example, you guys have Netflix, right? We have like 4 different streaming services here. That if you want to watch, one program, you got to get one. If you want another one, you got to get it.
Oh, we have the same thing here. We have Netflix and Hulu.
Yeah, but and
Amazon Video.
But Amazon Video shares a lot of stuff with Netflix and Hulu.
Right.
Right? Whereas all our stuff is all exclusive to one particular streaming service.
Right.
And what it has done, while people have picked up things like Netflix and all that, a lot of people still torrent and get their stuff illegally. Why? Because the prices are bullshit. The selection is so fractured that it's pointless to
even
try
think about it, right?
Yeah. So if you're going to start doing that to the anime market, which, let's face it, is still a very niche market despite how popular it can get, you're going to splinter the market, and the market's going to revolt by going, hey, we don't want 4 different friggin' streaming services for anime when we're used to getting it all on Crunchyroll.
I mean, pretty much. Here's the streaming services that are in America at least. You have Viz Media's Neon Alley, which has like Sailor Moon Crystal and a bunch of other Viz Media related thing. You have Crunchyroll, which has almost everything else, and now you have Funimation now, and then Netflix is getting into anime. So then, Netflix picking up Smile Precure.
But again, it's like, okay, how many things are exclusive to each platform versus shared between the 3?
Well, to be fair, also, let's see. Netflix has their own exclusive animes.
Because Crunchyroll has a lot of the stuff that is also on Viz and
Attack on
Netflix.
Attack on Titan is pretty much on Netflix right now, like just by itself. Like it's pretty much just by itself on Netflix.
Is it? I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really watch. Honestly, I don't watch Netflix for anime.
Well, you'd be surprised. Yeah, you'd be surprised. They do have some pretty hidden stuff there. Yeah.
Oh, they got some good shit. Like they got some good hidden gems. Like
Like Samurai Pizza Cats.
oh, that's Crunchyroll. I'm talking
And
about.
you said gems. Sorry.
Shut up. I knew where you're going
Twat
with
cats.
that. That's not anime, asshole.
It doesn't
Anyway.
matter. It's still superior.
okay, moving on.
Yo, son, you almost got me saying the N-word. Like
That would be number 2. You got a counter going on. Go ahead.
Anyways, not gonna say like on Netflix. I mean, they have anime. Like Netflix has anime that they picked up and basically said, okay, we're going to air it exclusively. Like they've done that. Like Arpeggio Blue Steel is a Netflix exclusive. They picked up Smile Precure. Glitter Force. That's a thing. The Precure series has not been on a streaming service until Netflix. So to really sit down there and contemplate the power of like the splintering of this and how it will drive the torrents to get to a bigger point. Mace has a really good point. Hell, Rurouni Kenshin, son, is on Netflix.
True.
Sword Art Online is on Netflix.
Yes, a lot.
The whole thing of Durarara is on Netflix.
Josh is happy about that.
You know what I'm saying? Death Note, Gurren Lagann, Hunter Cross Hunter 2011.
Yep.
Knights of Sidonia is an exclusive one. And this is me looking on Netflix right now. And looking at all the anime that they have. So, yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm not too happy with this. Especially since this is a Sony backed thing. Yeah, I'm not too happy about it. Mace, do you think Sony backing this has not changes the game, but basically presents a possible like
Sony's just a distribution company.
Okay,
for
fair
it.
enough.
That doesn't mean jack. You know, what it does mean is that yes, now we are splintering yet another faction into the anime market. Again, you know, you're taking a small market and you're segmenting it into as many different paid-for services, especially a two-tiered services where if you just want subs, you've got to pay this. If you want, you know, both,
Sub
you got to
and
pay,
dub.
pay
Subs and
this.
dubs.
When you know, a lot of places, you can get both for that price, you know, for one single tier.
Yeah, because Crunchyroll.
It's just bad marketing, is what it is.
All right, because
And-
Crunchyroll
and,
is free.
You got to like anime watchers aren't exactly going to be sitting there going, "Hey, we're going to sit here and grab everything day one, you know, at your premium prices or something." When you're hell, we could import from Japan a box set with English and Japanese, and it's a lot cheaper in the long term than buying your shit.
Right, because if I'm looking at Crunchyroll right now, let's take a look at their pricing tiers. For the most part, for Crunchyroll, you can like
And by the
Crunchyroll is
way,
free.
by the way, any service that says that it's going to be ad free, I instantly call bullshit.
Well,
Because
I'll tell
you like every single service since the beginning of time, you know, fucking cable TV started out that way. You know, all these streaming services,
The WWE Network.
started WWE Network, Netflix, all that started out that way. Now, guess what? You'll pay and you get fucking commercials.
No, actually,
So,
Netflix doesn't give you ads. Netflix doesn't. Crunchyroll definitely doesn't give you ads. Like, dude, I watch Crunchyroll on a regular basis. They don't.
Crunchyroll gives you ads if you don't pay, if you're not like you just go on the free service, which is
No,
fair enough.
that's fair. Same thing. That's what I'm talking about. They give you commercials for the free shit. I'm talking about when you pay for it because they have like Crunchyroll has a 2-tiered premium service, right? But Crunchyroll offers so much more. For the $12 service, you get all the manga. You get all the manga, all the anime and the drama.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you get beta testing of new features and convention perks, like special goodie bags, exclusive events, and you can basically cut the line. Like Crunchyroll is giving you shit for $12. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
For the regular premium $7, yeah, you get all the manga, you get all the anime and the drama, and stuff like that. You get discounts in the Crunchyroll store. Like, you know, it's a lot of what they give you. Funimation doesn't sound like it's giving you anything.
Well, from what I remember back again, but just remembering what I remember back during New York Comic Con, and from what they said in the store right now when they're panel, they currently are in the beginning stages of actually putting things in their store, and there have been some like new like exclusives regarding to the Funimation store. And then there's the streaming service. I mean, the streaming service is pretty much basic and all that, subs versus subs, and I believe this is kind of I wish had Josh was in the podcast right now, but we're going to like they have let's see, what was it like same release dubbing as well, dubbing the show as the show goes on.
You talking about simul subs?
Yes, simul dubs, simul dubbings as well. There's also that. I mean, granted, Funimation is definitely probably, if not the more earlier, it's still in its early stages regarding to what they want to do with themselves. Honestly, it's still pretty early. But from as time goes on, and they are improving like their selections, their merchandise in the store, and of course animated manga and all. They're so far still pretty early to say, but at the rate they're going right now, I think they definitely have potential. That I have to say.
I just think by segmenting the shit, it's a problem. I think it's an issue. I think it's a problem. I don't think that people are going to be too happy about this, and it's just going to destroy the industry. Like, that's the problem. We're like, streaming services don't understand how they're destroying the industry. you know, right now. They really don't understand how they're destroying their own industry from the inside out. You know, like one thing I praise certain networks for is that they basically says we understand what our audience is. We're gonna give this to you at a discounted price and still make a fuck ton of money. And makes you know exactly what network I'm talking about.
Oh shit.
You know, you got that. Freaking New Japan, Bushiroad is doing the same shit. They are, right, Mace?
Bushiroad, from my knowledge, because of the issues with getting distributions in the US, have actually offered up the English dubbed versions of at least Cardfight Vanguard and Buddy Fight for free on YouTube.
Oh yes.
Because they have no distribution deal in the US.
I know Buddy Fight. I know
carrier.
Vanguard. I know Vanguard's on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, Vanguard subbed is on Crunchyroll, dubbed is on YouTube. To my knowledge, I haven't checked in.
And then Bushiroad also has New Japan World. So you know they got
that's a completely different subset of the company there.
Yeah,
you know,
different subset of the company.
New Japan World is its own separate streaming service. Bushiroad's main things being the card games that they run, Weißschwarz, Vanguard, and
yes.
Buddy Fight. Those the associated cartoons for Buddy Fight and Vanguard, subbed is on Crunchyroll, dubbed is on YouTube, to my knowledge. They do have distribution deal out here in Australia that offers DVD content.
Yeah, but that's about it.
Subbed and dubbed. So.
All right. Yeah. So let's end it. Let's end this with final thoughts. Going to start with Mace. Final thoughts, sir.
Oh, final thought. Make sure you clean your toenails, scrub behind your ears, and make sure you give your balls a tickle every now and again.
All right, Will.
Yes. Again, I'm just gonna take one last step, and there's a nice little detail which I definitely appreciate. Yacht Club games like the Shovel Knight amiibo.
Shut up, Will.
You can actually scan it through the box. Yes, there is no protective metal plastic beneath the amiibo chip. So yes, you can scan it through the box and don't have to worry about opening it if you want to collect it and leave it as fine shape. I love Sir Knight. Okay.
Yo,
sorry. I know you're seething in anger right now.
We need to take you to a strip club.
I know you are seething with anger right now.
We need to take you to a strip club. We need to get you some. Keith, final thoughts?
I have none.
You have none?
None. My brain's not working right now.
Not even about your sexy Yeti?
Or even anger against me?
No, I have no anger. I'm happy you got your Shovel Knight. I wish, I could have got one, but when I went up to GameStop and they have this big sign on the door that says, "We only have 6." And I was like, yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah. The Shovel Knight is quite limited, unfortunately. Yes, it's quite limited.
And that, I have a beef with that. Nintendo, making that fake supply and demand. Oh, Nintendo, please stop doing that shit.
Yeah, I know. And hey, episode 93! Don't you dare be sour. We'll be back for another episode of the Outerhaven Podcast.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.